Let me go back. Hi, guys. My hair's still up. That's what I was saying. I forgot to post it to Facebook, but I'm doing it a little different. Didn't I turn this on? Ow! Hi, Eric. Eric! Hey, Witchy, how are you, honey? Everyone's week, right? How is everyone's week? Mine was okay. I was super tired yesterday. I slept a lot yesterday. Been a long week already. Right. Yes, I caught it. Amazing that I actually caught it before I went any further. Okay, let me do this really quick because I'm going to put this one over here. I'll make a bag. Is this the right one? No, I don't think this is actually. All right, let's try this one. I don't know which is which. This is the one right here. Okay, let me put this up here. No, maybe not. All right, let me do this. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I have two. There we go. That's better. I have 2 StreamYards and I have 2 Instagrams right now. Why, you ask? Because I literally broke this into 2 things. All right, let me just, I'm going live on Instagram right now too. So we are live in both places because I always get Instagram, so they can't see any of it lately. So now I did it in 2 different things. So hopefully it'll work. What is my hair doing? I have no idea. It has a life of its own right now. It's because I had up. Hi, Instagram friends. Okay. Whatever. I have this big weird bump thing. These things are not supposed to make those, but they lie, obviously. All right, let me do it to the other side. Maybe this will be right better. I don't know. Hi, Cal. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, Witchy. I'm so sorry to hear that. We'll send some healing energy. And by I mean spirit. And our friends here will. Glad I'm not the only one. I was waking up like every 30 minutes. I could drift off to sleep and boom, wake. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Yes. Hi, Yushay! Okay, so did you guys notice anything different when you clicked on this one? Because it should have said, I'm looking over at Instagram too. Because yes, it's here that everybody sees me, but it's right here next to me. I have my other monitor next to me. Anyway, I just put my lashes on, so I'm getting poked, I think. Okay. Yay, collective. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Yushay. Yes. So this is roll call. So if we do a collective read, I'll put it in here too. Wow, thundering lightning where you are. You're in Canada, right? You said? Hey, Ari, how are you, honey? Woo! You had to work today. Where are you working? Where did you get a job? Okay. Alrighty. I'm just sipping with Baby Yoda. I was going to have my tea and then it would have been perfect, but I forgot to. Hi, Jay babies. How are you? Okay. So let's just get right into it. Oh, you got it, Burger King. Congratulations. And was today your first day? This is where I'm seeing it. Yay. Oh, Mary, yes. I forgot. I knew J Babies, but I couldn't remember how. Mary W. No, not W, because I hate when it was said like that. For 8 years. 8 years, right? Yes. Yes. So it's Mary W. Okay, so let's get right into it because we don't want to waste any time for roll call and a collective read. Okay, so I hope you guys are liking this because I want to try it this way and see what the consensus is. All right, so let's get right into roll call and any kind of comments, because what I'm going to do is this one will shut down at 8 o'clock and then we'll go to the next one. Does that make sense? All right. I'm just going to white light myself, white light everybody. I haven't done that in a long time, huh? I'm just so used to doing it. So this is what I do is I've white lighted myself, I've white lighted my house, outside and around it. So what do I do when it comes to white lighting you guys? So what I do is I white light my computer, and then what I literally imagine is anybody watching, as soon as they come on, they are white lighted. And you guys are already here. So what I'm doing is I'm white lighting each of you guys too, basically. Does that make sense? So oh, we have Venus here, and she already wants me to send out pink energy, and same with the pink dragon with the diamond energy. They're going to be helping me, so we're going to push out some pink love energy that is self-love and romantic love. The focus right now, Venus is saying, is self-love. And the same is with the pink dragon. It's so funny because I do have my little pink dragon head of rose quartz here right now too. So what they're saying is the focus is on the inside, and when you're filled up there, it can go to the outside, which is romantic love, okay, and the collective, etc., right? So what we're doing now is just sending all of that beautiful love energy. So as I fill myself up and they fill me up, it is then filling up you guys, because that's when I get filled up, then I send it out to you guys as well. They just showed me or made me feel, how do I explain this? I have a male energy that they're showing me that really needs this energy because they're really in a low place right now. So, thank you. Ooh, that was amazing. That gave me the shivers. We are in and out of the white light. Only the highest and the best are allowed. So mote it be, blessed be. This device is protected. Nothing is allowed to come out of it to me. And only send the energy to those who need it, and they are still protected. The collective is protected. So basically what I'm telling Spirit is that you guys are able to receive this energy, to allow it to come to you without anything else being allowed to come through to it. So because it's of the highest and the best, it can come through. But if it is not of the highest and the best, then it cannot come through. Does that make sense? Only the energy of the highest and the best is allowed to come through. I do have yellow energy being given to you. They're showing, I think that's Archangel Gabriel that is wanting me to send that energy to you guys as well. Solar plexus energy, balance, inner strength and power. So far we have, oh, all of the dragons just showed up for me. I just got elves. What? I'm literally going, are they actually elves? Because we've had brownies before, but that hasn't been for a very long time. But these are elves. What? That's amazing. My nose always starts running, of course. I didn't even take my allergy medicine yet, and I do need to do that. Holy shoot, I have a lot of nature spirit beings. I just saw Pan come through. I did pick up some brownies, but I have other elementals that I'm not certain of what they're called. I really find it interesting that we have a lot of nature beings coming forward. The Fae just came forward, aka the fairy. The Morrigan is here as well with the Fae. We have a lot of earth grounding this week, but they're also talking about making sure that you guys that we're going out and taking walks and that we're grounding ourselves this week. It's very important that we ground ourselves. Eric, you need to go ground yourself, they just said. So just make sure you take a few minutes and ground yourself, either with your feet in the ground or your butt in the ground, whichever. But they just said that you need to be grounded for some reason. Like you have excess energy that you're not shaking loose right now. I know that you couldn't sleep, but it didn't come to me then. They're the ones that are telling me that you need to have this extra grounding right now. The interdimensional beings from Lyra and Ra, and I don't know what that other one, but those friends of ours that come through a lot, they are here as well. The gentleman that is an interdimensional being that tells me he's my husband in a future life is here. He likes that I just did air quotes. Oh my gosh. Mother Mary is here. Mary Magdalene is here. Jesus is here. Mercury just showed up. I'm here. Oh God. Oh God. It is, of course, Mercury season with Gemini season in full swing. It was Carman's birthday last week on Wednesday, the 22nd, or the 23rd, right? No, the 22nd, last week. 23rd. Now I'm confused. It was Carman's birthday on Tuesday, right? Last week. Yes. 22nd. Saturn is here. Why is Saturn standing next to Mercury? That was weird. Jove was standing over there too. Jove, aka Jupiter, was standing next to Mercury. And Bacchus is here too. But he wasn't behind me either. So it's usually Jove behind me on my right and Bacchus behind me on my left, but neither of their thrones are behind me at the moment, but they're over to my back left. I don't know what is going on. That was so weird. I need them to explain why. Why aren't they? So the funny part is Bacchus was like, I'm ready to party when Mercury said that, but he was not sitting behind me. So I don't understand that. So are they like standing behind Mercury right now? I don't know. I don't get it. That's weird to me, right? So I wonder if there is some kind of alignment right now that I'm unaware of, that Mercury and Jupiter are part of, and Saturn maybe, and Venus is separate. I don't know. I have no idea, but that's going to be my guess. Hi, Shiva. Ayushi says, hi, Shiva. He said, hi, Ayushi. Oh, that's so cute. Shiva's energy is very nice right now. I mean, it always is, but it's extra calming tonight. It's extra nice. I don't know why. I mean, it's great. I have a lot of archangels here. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel, we already talked about Gabriel being here, Uriel, Raphael. Raphael is sending out green energy to us right now as well. So we do have that love energy, but he's also making me feel peace as well. So love and peace. But that's interesting because Shiva's energy felt very calm as well, like extra calm. So I think it's interesting that they are sending this energy to us right now. Did you guys just see like a big question mark pop up on above my head? Because like that's what I feel like. Like what? Why are they sending us so much peace and calmness? And why are they standing behind Mercury and Saturn? And Shiva just laughed at me. You're thinking way too much into it. That's what he just said to me. You're overthinking. Don't do that right now. Okay, thank you. Ganesha is here. I love Ganesha. Kali Ma, Hecate, Isis, and Pele are here. My quad squad. I love them. Oh, it just reminded me, I never sent the picture of them that I see. Sorry, Eric. We're talking about Eric again. That is so funny. Eric, you're being brought up twice tonight, huh? Interesting. Okay. Do you have something going on with your toe, Eric? That's weird. I was just talking to you and then they showed me a toe and I do feel like it's a male. And so you're my first obvious choice because I was just talking to you. So is there something going on with your toe? They're saying I didn't finish the Archangel, Sandalphon, Lucifer, Ariel, Azrael. Gosh, there's a ton of them in here tonight. And some that I don't know their energy. So I just got overwhelming peace and calm energy again, but that was by Ariel, I believe. And I believe Ariel is the one that is also like the like takes care of like animals and stuff, right? Oh, my heart chakra is so like it just was beaming. I could feel the energy all of a sudden come out of my chest. It literally heated up my chin. That's so weird, right? That was so sweet. Birds are a big deal. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of you guys are seeing birds right now. That's how they're making me feel. Like, birds are important right now. I mean, Gemini is an air sign right now, so that would make sense, right? Air sign is air, obviously, and birds would be like part of air sign for the most part. That's quite interesting. I just asked, what do we need to know this week? And they said, to calm down, stay grounded and centered this week. So they're really stressing the peace and calm and groundedness for us this week. They're showing me bubble gum for some reason. So maybe that's like a way to reduce our anxious energy. That's the only thing I can think of. Like they're showing me like pink bubble gum. So I mean that's a couple things for me, right? The relaxation, like just to stop ourselves from overthinking by, chewing gum or whatever. But the other thing is like, because then they showed a big pink bubble. When I say a big pink bubble, it was like as big as this person's face, if not bigger. And it was like the thought of playfulness as a child. Like we would just go and blow bubbles. We would just do and really not necessarily not think, but we did a lot of that when we were kids, right? So they're really talking about playfulness. So being mindful of your playfulness. Like right now, make sure that you're being playful. Try not to be too serious this week. That's basically what they're making me feel. Like this is about decompressing, really releasing the stress, really like finding your playful side, and loving yourself first and foremost, filling your cup up. They're making me feel like a lot of us in this past week have given a lot of ourselves and have not retained enough for ourselves. So a lot of us are running on empty, so to speak, meaning our cups for ourselves are not full. When we are not full, there's just giving a reminder of how tired we can be, how like out of sorts we can feel. We need to have our cup of love filled up of and by ourselves first, because nobody can make us feel better and that like weird not being able to put our finger on it kind of energy. Nobody else can feed into us and give us their energy to make us feel better and loved and happy and whatever. Do you understand? So we need to each fill our own cups up with love for ourselves first and foremost, so then it can spill over and we can love on other people. Okay. So they're really like making sure that we are focusing on that self-love and groundedness and peacefulness and playfulness. They're saying don't take yourself so seriously this week. That's literally what I just heard. Ganesha is the one who just said that, by the way. So what does Ganesha do? He is the, he clears out obstacles out of our way. And Kali Ma is really like the destroyer, and she will just help Ganesha. Like both of them together are like, oh, bam. Oh, you don't want something in your life? There it is. It's gone, bitches. Okay. You didn't want it there? Well, it is now completely smack you in the face. Obvious that they just helped remove some shit from your life. So if you have that, please know that that was Ganesha and Kali Ma going, I got you. Boom. So expect some tower moments is what they just made me feel like. Change is a coming. They just showed me, I love this movie, and it's something that I will see every now and then, and I haven't seen it for quite a while. But what they just showed me was the beginning of a movie, which is Something Wicked This Way Comes. And they just made me feel that beginning, like that ominous, like wind blowing, leaves like running across the road, like half dead, those crumpled little leaves. And then that like music of the circus coming, like, freak me out. Okay, just saying. But it is it is like that something wicked this way comes. It just means it's that ominous kind of stuff. Like, be prepared for what's coming toward you. Okay. They just told me that you guys have been asking for changes, and you're welcome. Sorry to say it that way, but that's how they're bringing it across. Like, okay, you asked for it, well, you're getting it. You're welcome for all of the things that are coming, because they are coming. I can assure you. I just saw a washing machine. I don't even want to say it, but they're making me feel like, so some of these things that are coming, like the washing machine is on the fritz, just a bunch of things. Like, it's like boom, boom, boom. Oh, but you're worried about that relationship? Okay, well, we'll help you with that, and we're about to throw some shit at your way. No. Let's put the brakes on. Not all of us wanted that. No. Oh, God, Lord have mercy. Mother Goddess, protect us. That's all I have to say. Please be with us and help us as we are on this change journey. Oh. However, there are some really good things that we will benefit from after these changes. Like, you know how a cat will just you'll have stuff on the table or the counter, and then the cat sees that cup of water or liquid and will just paw it, and you're like, don't even think about it. And they look at it, they look at you, and they're like, boop, and you're like, don't do it. And they'll look at you, they'll look at the cup, they'll look back at you, and they'll go boop, and there it goes, tumbling to the floor. That's literally what Spirit just showed me. Like, they are the cat right now. They're just watching us. Okay, how are you going to do this one? Oh, what are you going to do now? Nothing? Okay. What are you going to do now? Oh, you don't think I'll do it? Okay. So what I take away from that is there are things that you can possibly do to not make it as harsh as it has to be. But you have to remember that once it's set in motion, if you just choose to go, no, you're not going to do that, it's not going to happen. Okay, close your eyes. Oh, do it. See what happens. But if you're choosing to make a change before that, right? For example, if the dryer was giving you a hard time, you go and check it and make sure that it's working properly and cleaned out and whatever, right? Before anything happens. Or I don't know, I can't even give you another good example. You check all your tires before any of the tires, like if it's low, you fill it up a little bit, right? If it's got too much air, you take a little out, right? So it's like maintenance that you've been overlooking, and maybe you should just pay attention to it. So there can be some things averted. However, I don't think everything can be averted. Okay? I don't have freaking cell phone holder anymore that's working properly anyway. Spirit is also saying make sure that you're ready for the upcoming changes, because it's almost like buyer's remorse. You don't want to have buyer's remorse. Oh, I want this. But then you're like, after you get it, you're like, oh, no, maybe I don't want this. Right? So it's just be careful of your words right now. Make sure that, hey, Patrick, just remember that what you're saying is what you actually want. Okay? If you're not ready for the things that you're saying, don't say them. Don't say them, because there's incongruity. If there's any kind of incongruity with what you're saying and your actions, then there's going to be a problem, and you're going to feel right at odds with yourself. So just make sure that if you want change to happen, you're ready and prepared for it. Okay? Jansen's flipping us all off. Cut it out, man. So just be careful, okay? Understand that the things that I'm just make sure you're prepared, and what you say you want, you actually want. So, for example, if you say, I'm just using this as an example, Spirit. Okay. So if you say, I want to buy a new house and I want to leave this house, make sure that you have, by the time, that all this starts taking place, that you said your goodbyes to the house, that you've, made peace with the house, that you're leaving the house in good energy, right? Because what they're showing me is, if you say, I want this, and all of a sudden it happens and you're not ready and you're like, feeling like you're tearing your hair out. So you have to know that there's a game plan. You have to know that there are things that you want to do along the way. Like, tell the house that you still love it, that it's just time for new people and new energy to come in. Whatever it is, or however it is that you're saying that, right? Just make sure that you're ready for all of those implications, because that could also entail like moving away from where you are. So just make sure that your words or thoughts are equal and congruent to what you actually want and need, and your actions. So they're all copacetic and they're all working together, right? They're really stressing that right now. That was Japanese. Kuan Yin? I love her energy so much. But is she from Japan or China? I just felt Kuan Yin energy, but I can never remember. I'm sorry. So they just made me feel like Buddhist teachings, like there are things that we need to make sure that we are, there are Buddhist teachings that are making sure that you are feeling congruent, that you are moving along in your path as well. No, I don't know all of them, and they're just making me feel and understand them. So you may want to go back and look at them. But also, especially when it comes to incongruency. So I do feel like there's something that it's very similar to that in Buddhist teachings somehow. I don't know. But they're also making me feel like that, Confucius, like some of the teachings of Confucius is very important right now as well. It's interesting. I think this is the first time Confucius has come up and is present here. I love that. They're saying to be open to change, though. They're really going back to that change stuff for some reason. So they're really bringing that up, making sure that we are taking care of ourselves in that way. They just showed me the rainbow, which means all of the ascended masters are here and present. They're also telling us to make sure that, we do things that are very nourishing for our bodies this week. They remember how they were talking about de-stressing and being calm and stuff like that. Go get a massage for yourself. Really self-care this week. Take a bath and just enjoy the bath. And yes, guys can take bubble baths too, and that is not emasculating. Okay, just go take a bubble bath, guys. It's fine. You'll enjoy the bubbles, and it'll be like playing. And we want you to be playful too, so you can put the bubbles on your pretend you have a white beard again, like when you're little. Because listen, all of y'all did it, whether you remember it or not. Played with the bubbles. I mean, you could take a bubble bath with your partner, for God's sake. That would be fun. Listen, we aren't. I'm trying to get the thought of a bubble bath with a partner out of my head right now. Because, whatever. Some of us have partners and some of us do not. Things to look forward to. That's another thing. Spirit goes, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'm ready for my partner. Yes, my partner. The partner. The twin flamester. They're poking the bear right now. They're like, so when they're doing that, it means poking the bear to me. Like, so they're poking me. Are you sure? Poke the bear. Yes. Ultimately, yes. That is my goal. Yes. So those of you who have twin flame, deep soul connections, or even for those that don't, that are really wanting a relationship, be prepared. I just heard Scar in my head. Be prepared. You're welcome. These are the kind of things that always are active in my brain. Thank God for ADD, because it would just be boring otherwise. So they're really just making sure that we are preparing ourselves for that. So how do we prepare? How does one prepare themselves for someone else to enter their home or environment, right? Because not necessarily are they going to move in with you right this minute, but it means that you're opening your life up to them. So opening your closet, moving some space over so they could put their things there, getting a toothbrush for them, their own towel set, right? These are things that would open your life and their life, open up to them being there and present for your life, right? But also making sure, like, the little things that you're okay with, like your mind is decluttered, your environment is decluttered, like when you're allowing somebody in. This is the thing, is I understand that there are some of us like me that are ADD and ADHD, right? And so do your best when it comes to decluttering ADD and ADHD friends and cleaning the house, because this ADD has such a hard time with that. So I implore you just to love yourself and honor yourself the best way you can, okay? And get help if you need it, right? Allow somebody to help you do those things. They're just saying that if you have a flat tire, you wouldn't just keep driving around on a flat tire if you really want to get somewhere, right? And they said you have to change the tire if you really want to get from point A to point B, because you can't drive on that, because you could cause all other kind of damage, right, to your car. So you want to make sure that you are keeping up with the maintenance for yourself if you are wanting love to come into your life. Maintenance would be self-care, loving yourself, filling your cup up, allowing people to move into your environment, or having that open space in your heart, and in your physical residence and domicile, right? So they're saying that you have to be in a place. For example, if you're saying, I really want a man, but then you go around saying men suck, that's incongruent. You can't say that, because and it doesn't matter if you're just saying shit to other people. No, your words have to match your actions as well. So if you're saying, I want somebody to come into my life, you're not going to say that species, right? That was funny. That gender is not involved with negative speak, right? So you're just opening yourself up vibrationally. You're doing the maintenance, right? As spirit would call it. Fix the flat tire, right? Oh, this wouldn't work if I want to have a relationship, so let me fix that tire, that thing, so I can be open to love, right? I like that, Spirit. Thank you so much. That was a great one. That was a great one, actually. My hair is being pulled by my armpit. That was funny. Hi, Haley. I just heard love yourself. Love, but they're singing it to me. Aww. Aw, I see, Cal. So Kelly, she's showing me something that she's opening herself up to love. So I love that. That was beautiful. I won't say it, what you've done, because unless you want to do that, which you can do in the comments, but you don't have to do that. But I love that. That was awesome. I couldn't see exactly what it was because it's way too close, and I have my contacts on, and then I have to put my glasses on. And you know what? I didn't even bring them over here. Whatever. Oh, it's 7:53, and we have to go to the other live at 8 o'clock. So is there anything else that Spirit wants to tell us? Okay, they are saying that I can do a collective reading right now. Or should I? All right. I was saying, what should I do? All right, so collective reading for all of us. What does the collective need to know this week? This is the Lover's Oracle, I believe. Right? That's what it's called. Oh, Romance Angels. What the hell? Romance Angels. What do we need to know? Romance Angels. What do we need to know this week? Whoa, this one's trying to fall out. These are upside down. Yes, they are. They're backwards. Okay. These are all good ones, you guys. Okay, wedding. The situation involves marriage, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Trust. It's funny because even though I got them this way, I feel like it's backwards. So maybe that's why they were showing them upside down to me. Like my whole deck was upside down. and it's trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So it's funny because this actually would be, so you have to have trust, give your relationship a chance, reconciliation, and then wedding. So it's like, it's literally basically, instead of me reading from left to right, I needed to read from right to left. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I do need to do Lover's Oracle. Oh, that's interesting. So what came out? This is the Twin Flame Oracle, number 10, and it's all about growth. And it says, I'm going through physical, emotional ascension symptoms. I need space to rest from a higher perspective. I'm releasing old energy. Woo! Yay! That was great. That was a good one to know. What do we need to know for the collective for this week coming up? These two literally popped out. So this one was first. I'll do this one first. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. And, oh, I love this energy, right? Beautiful energy. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Interesting. What else do we need to know in the collective? What else does the collective need to know? What else does the collective need to know? Does the collective need to know? Beautiful. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. What they just showed me is literally like, okay, everything, even if it was from today, is now in the past. So now it's time to move on. And I think that's interesting, especially for our counterparts, if we don't have our people in our lives right now, because they're making me feel like that is becoming very much aware. So let's say even if they got somebody pregnant, like, it's in the past. It doesn't matter. Like, they just got them pregnant today. It doesn't matter because it's in the past. No matter what they tell you or have said in the past, it's in the past, right? Beautiful. That's healing energy. It's important. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Did we not talk about that today already? I want an Angels and Ancestors card. Archangel and Ancestor card. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Ooh. What does the collective need to know right now? I feel like I need to finish this in the next part. This one. Okay, so we have Stargazer. And it says, set your sights higher. So really allow yourself to dream big is what I just heard. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. I love that after the Stargazer. That's beautiful. And then we have Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. I love that. But I feel like you have to make sure that you're grounding yourself afterwards. So make sure that when you get in touch with your emotions, that you put yourself back in a place of a state of calm and groundedness and centeredness. Okay. I'm going to grab one more and then we got to get over to the new place. She-Wolf. That's interesting. Unleash the wild within. Oh. And because the moon is there, they're making me feel, allow your intuition to come through. Remembering that intuition is not the same as ego, right? Hashtag get the fuck out of ego, right? There we go. All right, guys, let's get out of here and start the next one. Hi, Riri. Okay, so I'm going to start a new one. So Riri, I have to, so Instagram and you guys, we're going to get rid of this one and go into the next one. There'll be a new one that comes out on Instagram as well. Just watch for it in a few seconds, a couple minutes. And then I'm not going to be able to read everything that you guys said here. So I'm sorry. But I knew that was going to happen. So, because I was giving messages from Spirit. Okay. I'm going to put the next one on. I'll see you there in just a minute. Now, how do I do this, though? I can't. Okay, there we go. Mwah, I love you guys. See you in a minute.